Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good early morning. Y'all know I'm not up early just like this. Y'all know I did not get up this early. But this morning I woke up on one for some reason. Not quite sure why. Just, you know, woke up on one. And y'all saw the title. Y'all read the title. Y'all know what it is. It is what it is. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. You know, once again, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Food Junkie. Welcome this morning on one, and I'm just gonna start talking. The title is Toxic Environments, you know, and we're gonna talk about it. I have a question. Do you create a toxic environment? Do you Are you part of a toxic environment? And if so, what makes it toxic, and what are you doing about it? What's up, Lady Lee? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome. Well, I realize that, a lot of us here on YouTube say that we want, you know what I'm saying, a good environment. We want things to happen well. You're good, thank you. You're good. That's good, sweetheart. Hope you had a good night's sleep. And that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying. But the reality is, how many of us are actually trying to create an environment that we want to be part of, and not be part of the mess, not be part of the nonsense, not be part of the foolishness that goes on here? Um, as a content creator, welcome. Ooh, y'all just up in here. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. That's good. What's up, Raphael? How you doing, man? It's been a minute. Welcome. Kay got a body. What's up, sweetheart? Rockwell K, baby. What's up? Good morning to you. Um, I just want to know, like, Miss Deanna, baby, what's going on? Truth Slayer, what's up, sweetheart? How are you? It's safe, baby. What's going on, Miss Deanna? You don't need to have a toxic hazmat suit on, baby. You're good. You're good, Miss Deanna. What's up? Oh no, sweetheart. Come on, baby. How you doing? Miss Leah, my sweetheart. What's going on, sweetie? Well, that's like the question I just posed before all you guys came in here. The question is, Ursula Kelly, baby, what's going on? Love sign 57, love sign 57. What's going on, sweetheart? The question I pose is, are you part of a toxic environment? You know what I'm saying? Are you a toxic environment yourself? And if so, what are you doing to change all that? Lovely one, what's going on, baby? And I say that because we know as content creators, well, it's not, as we come on camera and make videos and uploads and things of that nature, there's always that one hater. See, this is good, Miss Deanna. This is something that you're probably going to need. This is good. This is always a safe place. You know that, baby. I won't have it any other way. Not over here. Not in my house. But anyways, we always have that one hater, regardless of how positive the video is, how what's going on with the video. What's up, Nanny Poo Love, baby? How you doing? No matter what's going on, they're gonna always give you that thumbs down. They're always gonna give you that negative comment. They're gonna always give you that ridiculousness that goes on. And when you respond to them with that, that's what they want. They want you to be negative. They want you to act a fool. They want you to go off. They want you to cuss them out. They want you to just be belligerent. And the reality is, that's just a toxic individual. That they create. They everywhere they go, they create toxic environments. So you can come on here baking the cake. It's gonna be a thumbs down. You come on here smiling, it's gonna be a thumbs down. You can come on here, you know what I'm saying, laughing with a baby and whatever the case may be, was not, it's gonna be a thumbs down. They create toxic environments everywhere they go, and regardless of what it is that you do on here, they want to create a toxic environment on your platform. Yeah, it's like that. They are clocked in, locked, loaded, and ready to thumbs down the video, regardless of what it is that you do. And y'all see it all the time when people have videos where they don't even say anything for the first couple seconds, and that person gives them a thumbs down. It's like, okay, can you just at least wait until hear what the message is before you do it? But the fact that you're so toxic in your mindset, what's up, Red Afro baby? And the fact, Lauren Grizzly baby, what's going on? Only being real. Good morning, what's up? And you can't even wait to hear what the message is. You can't even wait to see what's going on. Ada Hero baby, what's going on, baby? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. This perspective pet baby, what's going on? Welcome. And it's as if they just like sitting on ready to be toxic. And with these new rules that's coming up on December 10th, it's like they're trying to do something to make you take have your channel taken away from you. They're trying to do something where they are trying to yeah, speaking of thumbs down, make sure you thumbs up this video. It's as if they're like sitting on ready, waiting for you to do something and say something to get your channel snatched from you. Well, it's not. So they can say, oh, I did that. Not knowing if they did it or not. But they want you to come out of character so they can feel powerful. And for me, that shows how powerless they actually have, or how powerless they actually are in real life. What's up, Juanita, baby? How you doing? No, I remember that story, Miss Deanna. But the reality is, you know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is this, like, I don't purposely go to people's channels to thumbs down. I don't have that kind of time in my day. But like in your situation, Miss Deanna, you waited there for a while. And when you waited for them and they came on, they had an attitude, they were doing all kind of stuff was not getting to the point. So yes, that is a thumbs down because what you did was messed up. So therefore, yeah, you get that thumbs down, and I'm leaving your channel. But you didn't go back there time after time after time after time in order for you to just thumbs down the video regardless of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Lena, wait, what's going on, baby? What's up? Yeah, I think that, but that whole thing. But I think that with that being more accessible for children was not is making it seem as though. What's up, TC baby? How you doing? Good morning. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones who goes constantly to just thumbs down because it's that I can have a video of a sunrise and a rainbow, and first thing they're gonna do is thumbs down the video. And it's as if like, okay, I need you to get some life. I need you to move on, get off my nuts, and just move on. So what I do don't mean anything to you because people that I don't care for, I don't watch. People that I don't deal with, I really don't watch. Like there's some people I really don't watch. Like I don't watch old girl in Virginia. I don't watch her. I don't watch the Chopper. I don't watch, what I'm saying, Bless Walkers. I don't watch nobody on that panel. I don't watch some people as not. Now, like I said the other day, if I talk about you as not, I'm gonna have to watch you in order for me to get a clear understanding of what's going on and how I can um, mold and design my conversation about you as not, so I can have some actual facts that I'm talking on. You guys, please like this video. 21 of you guys just came in here was not, and y'all just watching me in a black screen with my raspy voice. Like this video, please. Thank you. you know and it's like I don't get it. I don't understand why people live in that mindset of that toxic. Miss Deanna, get them, baby. If you're missing an eye, an ear, a toe, it's because y'all getting shot up in them bushes. Like this video and stop playing. Yeah, I heard it was on, yeah, on Joyce's channel. I heard, yeah, but I was at work. I couldn't make it. Y'all know I work a lot. But yeah. Miss Sienna is doing some ninja kicks in them bushes. You guys know why I laugh every time I see people do that and like stabbing and stuff like that. Because I can actually picture that. Y'all know I'm very visual. I actually picture people stabbing some bushes and going crazy on the bushes and shooting up the bushes. So it's not. I actually see that. So that's why I always laugh when I see that. It's funny to me. Y'all know I'm very visual that way. But yeah, it's like so funny how people live in this toxic. They have this toxic mindset to where they think that it's okay to actually do the stuff that they do, and they don't want the positivity. They don't want the positive change. They don't want people to come here with a message. They don't want this type of word or this type of teaching this morning was that they want me to come on here dragging someone, taking a side, acting a fool, being silly, you know what I'm saying, as far as being mean and messy and nasty. And they say, well, this is what this is. This is the messy sector. No, this sector is what you want it to be. This sector is what you make it. This sector is what you cultivate and what you feed onto it. And if you don't want that to be what this sector is, it won't be that. Like I said, my channel, although y'all know I do a little bit of mess and throw a lot of shade, is I'm not a messy, shady person. It's part of me, yes, but the genesis of who I am is not that. Can I be that? Can I do that? Oh yeah. Is it easy to do that? Yes. But it's much more work and shows my growth as me trying to be an adult when I can come here and have a conversation with you. Well, we all shady as fuck, but that's not Miss Diana. You're not a shady person, was not like that's not your character. Can you be shady as hell? Yes, you can. But are you? Is that your essence of who you are? No, you are. Just listening to you was not. You are a caring, kind person with that who like to joke and have fun. Now, will you drag somebody was not on these streets? Oh yes. Can you do it with ease? Oh yes. But that's not the essence of who you are. You know, so that's why I say like I mean that's why I gravitate to certain people because I see their essence. I see the 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 person that they protect by the drags. You know what I'm saying? I see the person that they protect by the burning someone's private parts with a lighter. That story still gets me every time, Miss Deanna. When you said you burned old boy's thing with a lighter, that story still gets me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That person is the person that protects and fights for the innocent person that's inside of all of us. And that's what I want people to understand. So 200 baby, how you doing? Exactly. There's a few that's only really dark was not, and the rest of people was not. They go there every once in a while in order to protect themselves. And my thing is that the dark people was not. I try not to come. Hey, Miss D Ramsey, baby. Good morning, sweetheart. Hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good day yesterday with your husband. You know, you know how those days are very rare and few in between, especially when you have people that work a lot. Um, it's just that we need to do more and do better in this environment to constantly move forward. And I don't want to use the word change because people only change when they want to change, but to move forward in our elevation and our commentary and our in the way that we are seen on on this platform in this area, whatever. Because it's not that I say everyone is all sunshines and rainbows because that's not what it is. Because that's not reality. But the reality is that when we see someone that's being toxic and bringing toxicity into our environment, we need to cut that out and change that. We need to be able not to always fall into the same patterns that they fall into. We need to be able to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to protect our mindset, to protect our well-being. Because not everyone wants to be messy, regardless of what people say on here. Well, if you're here, you won't be messy. No, if I'm here, because I have something to share with you. I want to enhance your life. I want you to be better than what you are. I want you to be different than what you are. I'm not here to bring mess and nonsense. Well, it's not. Do I like a little mess every once in a while? I said this from the very beginning. We all like a little mess every once in a while. But I'm not living my life in mess. I'm not living my life with a cluttered mind, with a evil thought, with a darkened heart, with a hardened heart. Well, it's not. Now, can I easily go there with someone? Well, it's not because that's what it needs to have happen. Yes, Yes, voyeurism is definitely one of the issues with that. Like we all like to watch. We all like to see um something different than what we are. Oh, actually, good morning, Felicia Fee, baby. How you doing? Or we also like to, saying, congregate where we're most comfortable in as well. You know what I'm saying? There's two types of people that's on here. The people that likes to watch and like to just observe. And there's the people that likes to be engaged in the mess and part of the conflict and the confusion, regardless of what they say that they don't want to be. Because if you weren't part of the confusion, the conflict, and nonsense was not, you wouldn't go places that you are uncomfortable in or that you don't like someone in. I'm not putting money in someone's pocket that I don't like. Just like in the real world, if I know that an environment does not like me, I'm not going to that environment to put money in that environment. Such as these stores where you know that they don't like black people or they treat black people worse than they treat the others, or as if they're raising the prices just to get the black dollar, but yet they're not, doing anything in the black community. You know what I'm saying? So in the real world how to combat those type of people, whatever. Why can't we use those same skill sets and that same mindset to combat what it is and where we go here on YouTube? you know, and that's what I'm talking about when I say toxic environment. You know, you know what where the toxic environments are. You know what these toxic people are, but yet we still, I say we because I'm part of the collective. We still choose to go there. We still choose to be a part of that conversation. We still choose to be part of that mess. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you should be exhausted. At some point, you should be tired of doing that. At some point, you should just be like, okay, I'm an adult, I'm grown, I have this other stuff going on in my real life. Well, it's not. Why am I here with these people doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result? Be it if it's as content creators, not changing your content up. Why do you think I started showing more of my talent, such as my little art, my stuff like that? Because I was tired of the nonsense. What's up, Just That baby? How you doing? Good morning to you. These folks don't have any skills to grow from. That's why. I mean, that's true. They don't have a lot of skills. Well, it's not, and their talents in order for them to show. Their talent thinking that it is your talent is to be messy, and that's not a talent. That's not a skill set because you can't put like I mean, granted, very few people out there with that have made money and made a good living off of being messy and making being messy profitable. Wendy Williams, TMZ, Harvey Levin, you know what I'm saying? Um, a couple people, well, it's not even saying gossip columns and things like that. But the reality is, there's many more people sitting here talking about their shoulda, woulda, couldas, and what they could have had and what they should have done that are messy than the ones that are successful. Just like people say, school's not for everyone. Well, it's not. School isn't for everyone. School gives you, as an employer, it shows that you can put your mind to something, well, it's not, and you can stick through it and work through it, even if you like it or not. That was schooling pretty much does. It gives you the basis, it gives you the foundation in which to grow. And when you try to stretch your mindset and your imagination past what you know and look at commentary, because there's commentary all around us. And that's saying we have to talk about like, people. First thing they go to right now is, oh, well, we can talk about the impeachment hearings. Not everyone is political. Not everyone is well versed enough to understand what's been going on. Not everyone has been following these things since the onset, since 5 years ago when he was actually running for president, when he first came down that escalator and announced his presidency. Not everyone is abreast of what's going on with this individual, with this president. So therefore, you can't just come in on this aspect and have a really intelligent conversation about it because you need to talk about the genesis of everything. What's up, Taz? How you doing? And I'm tired of people just jumping on these bandwagons and jumping on these different aspects, these talking points, these hot buttons, in order to garner views and understanding what's that. If you don't, because for me, I've been following. I'm very political. I've been following it from the very beginning. I've been following what is going on. What's up, J. Baby? I didn't see you come in, sweetheart. Welcome. Good morning, Rizzo. How you doing? Miss Leo. Outspoken. Good morning. How are you doing? Exact. Miss Perspective Pat, you're so correct, baby. Exactly. Very much so. What tell Taz? See, is that type of talk conversation that I'm talking about as well. I didn't mention anyone's name. My mindset was even on that man. Several people on here who are part of mess have been talking about the all of a sudden has been talking about the impeachment hearings. Not only him, several people on here has been talking about the impeachment hearings was for the past couple of weeks was well for the past week I should say, but prior to that and in between that they talk about mess. Now, if I want to say that man's name, I would have started off with, oh well, you know, oh so and so so and so so and so did X Y Z. Y'all know I don't have time. I don't have time or the patience to bite my tongue. What I'm saying is that in general, people that create toxic environments now trying to disguise that toxicity with the nonsense and being ill-informed about what's going on. Now, I appreciate your commentary and your comment was not, but this is not about him. It's about the fact that I'm tired of toxicity. I'm tired of toxic people. I'm tired of people trying to be something that they're not. That's what this is about. And talk about how people are trying to do things to be negative for no reason whatsoever, just to be negative for no reason. Now, if that fits someone, if that stone hits someone, it hits them. But that was not my purpose. It is what it is. You know, I can't sit up here and baby people was not. I can't sit up here and try to beat around the bush and walk on eggshells because people have sensitive feelings and sensitivities that have nothing to do with me. It just is what it is. What do you mean you hate people being vague, Lauren, baby? What do you mean? What am I being vague about? Or what are you talking about, I should say? Ooh, this perspective, Pat, baby. I'm sorry for you. Yeah, growth is awkward and silence do make them uncomfortable. Okay, baby. I just want to make sure. Yeah. You know, like she said, like this video. My sister said, like this video, y'all. Stop playing. Stop lurking in the bushes. And like I said, I mean, and it's nothing personal towards anybody. Like I said, but it's just that, like I told you all in the very beginning of the video, that I woke up on one, and my thing is that I'm tired of like I'm trying to be move towards a more positive thing. Like I said, I'm if I want to tag old dude, I'm gonna tag him every time I want to, with no apologies about that. But at the same time, it's not, you know, there's conversations that need to be had on this platform. There's things that need to be discussed, whatever. And I'm thinking that by December 10th was not people don't is not going to get it. They're not going to understand what's going on. And if this is their livelihood, this is their way of taking care of their family, taking care of their homes. If they continue to walk on this same path, they're going to it's going to be detrimental to their growth. And I want everyone to succeed, even if I don't like you. I don't want you to. I don't miss. I don't want harm on you. It's not. I want you to stay away from me. I want you to leave me alone and don't mention my name. Well, it's not. But I still want you to do what you need to do and find a way to do it in a way that is not harmful or malicious towards the environment. Not creating a toxic environment. Not having, you know, people look over here or at this sector was not as something that is negative. This is not the ghetto. This is not the projects. This is not, you know, the beef sector was not. Because if y'all are intelligent enough and actually move around this YouTube thing like you should move around in the world, you should see the same thing happens everywhere. This is not a rarity for us. It's just that it's become nasty and dirty and ridiculous for no reason because I don't understand the end game. I don't understand the vantage point of looking at people information or doing stuff that is harmful to people. Well, it's not. I don't understand that. What's the purpose of that? because you know you wouldn't do the same thing in the real world. And if you do that in the real world, it's not, you know, you'd be walking around with no teeth or constantly being locked up for fighting what's not. So what's the end game? To ruin someone's life? What do you get out of that? How does that enhance your life? How does someone losing their child or losing their job enhances your life? How does that help you pay your bills? How does that help you put food on your table? How does that help you, you know what I'm saying, live a better life? Because someone got their channel taken down, or because someone lost their job, or because you exposed someone. I really don't understand how that helped you be your best self. You know, how does that help you move forward in your life? Because once this camera gets turned off, what's that? How does the fact that you call someone's job, call someone's mom, I'm saying, send pictures to someone's children's job, how does that help you? You're still living in a subsidized housing, regardless if it's in a good neighborhood or not, with a bunch of animals and feces and stuff everywhere in your home. You're still afraid to leave your home. You're still, you know what I'm saying, scheming and scamming the government. Well, it's not. How is that going to help you? You're lying on someone. Well, it's not. You're exposing someone's text message. You are exposing someone's emails. How does that effectively help you move forward? What's your end game? What's the purpose besides being toxic? Besides creating a toxic environment? But why, Jada? Like, how does her doing better affect you? Like, my thing is like, I don't care about her, anyone. I don't care about what's going on in her household. I don't care about the toxicity that people spew on here, what's not. But I don't want you to bring that toxicity over to me. Don't let that. Don't let. I don't like when rules are in place because someone did something and those rules affect me as well. I think that's probably why I woke up on one was I was thinking about the whole thing about having to, you know, not being able to do what I want to do and say what I want to say, how I want to say it. Was not without worrying about, okay, well, is someone going to flag it because they don't like me, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't like what I have to say, or they need to feel gratified by doing something. What's not? If she or any of them, you know what I'm saying, change for the better, that's for them to deal with because I don't have to deal with them. It doesn't mean anything to me in order for me for them to change for the better one way or the other. Thank you, Rockwell, baby. You have a good day at work, sweetheart. And thank you for listening and supporting. Appreciate it. You have a blessed day as well. And it's just that, I mean, like I said, good or bad. I'm saying if something good happened to someone that I don't know on here was not, congratulations. If something bad happens to you, congratulations. Because I know that the ultimate, my ultimate thought process is it doesn't affect me. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wish that I can come on here and not even mention old girl or other old girl or other old boy or other old boy or other old girl. You know what I'm saying? But thing is, because I know that I know that in my reality, it does not affect me. My end game is to cultivate relationships with people that are like minded as myself. My ultimate goal, my end game is to be around people and communicate with people as not that we have something in common, that we can grow together, that we can build together, that we can build either friendships, YouTubeships, or whatever the case may be, was not as a community. It's not to worry about the toxic people out there. It's not to worry about the people out there who are doing things that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Will some slip into the fold? Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that are on here all the time. People gravitate for different reasons. But if your main purpose is to cause destruction and turmoil, I don't want you around me. I don't care what good thing you have done. Well, it's not one good thing you may have done. Well, it's not. If the majority of the stuff that you do and present to us on here is negative, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Yeah, that's a good thing, Ms. Leo. You're absolutely right about that. You know, and my only hope is that, the toxicity doesn't spread and become a generational curse. You know, our only hope is that, people wake up before it's too late. But if you don't, what I'm saying, that has nothing to do with me because I will not be around it. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to allow myself to get drugged into the bottom of the barrel. I refuse to be that crab in the barrel. It's not who, if I'm not doing well or what I perceive as being well, as, you know, let me take you down with me, or let me bring someone down with me, or let me do something or say something was not to bring your spirits and your things down. You know what I'm saying? Even like when I think that even when I drag was not, it's not malicious. People can say it is, but my intent is not to harm you to the point to where you hurt yourself or do something to yourself. It's not. It's just for you to see how I see you. If I see you as a joke, I'm make a joke of it. You know what I'm saying? And the people say, well, that's just me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not being toxic. I do more good than I do bad. I do more uplifting and trying to show you a different path than I do by trying to break someone down. You gotta listen. You gotta watch. And if you choose to only tune in when your name is being mentioned, that's why I don't mention people's names too much in my titles. That's why I really don't try to mention all people's names in my videos. I just describe and give incidences because, that's when you get all the people that you really don't want because you have to keep up that whole facade of putting people's names in your titles and dragging people who is not fulfilled in order for you to maintain a momentum of growing. I try to grow, like I said yesterday in my video on my way home. I want to be organic. I want to grow naturally. I want, saying, people to like what they get over here, the feeling they get over here. I'm not over here or doing things in order for you to, you know, oh, he's dragging someone. Every time he comes on camera, he's dragging someone. Every time he comes on camera, he is being malicious and nasty and evil. No, that's not what I do. I don't think I'm ever malicious, nasty, or evil. I'm very straightforward. I'm very matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Which people may not be used to. You know what I'm saying? I try to be as honest as possible, which people's not used to that either. But once again, that has nothing to do with me. It has absolutely nothing to do with who I want to be because the reality is you have a choice to turn on this camera and stay on this channel or not. I have no choice but to be myself every moment, every time, every day. And if that makes you uncomfortable, me being myself, then that's something you need to deal with, not me. I can't worry about that. Exactly, Lauren said. The only thing you worry about is your own, right? And I can't. I mean, as long as I'm walking the path that God meant for me to walk, and I'm doing the best I can, and that journey was now. That's all that I can hope for and pray for. You know what I'm saying? And if I gather friends and um, cohorts along the way, well, it's not. I do, but ultimately, the journey that I walk is my own. Like the journey that we walk down, each and every last one of us is our own. And I want my journey to be as less toxic as possible. That's why I don't try to gather or congregate with people who I feel are toxic. I try not to, what I'm saying, move in toxic environments. I try not to, you know, be that person that lives in and stays in, what I'm saying, that mindset of toxic thinking, you know, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm going to have people with me. Sometimes I'm going to be by myself. Thank God I like myself. Thank God I'm comfortable with myself. Thank God I am in love with myself. You know what I'm saying? Thank God that I, you know, do what I need to do to make sure that I protect myself, at all times. So I'm not never been that person to, need the crowd or to be part of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? I've always been very good with being, someone who can stand on his own, someone that can stand in his own truth and be able to, fight tooth and nail for my sanity, for my comfort, for my, independence. You know, I've never been that person that go along just to get along type person. I've never been that person to just allow things to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that person that go out there and make things happen for me. Miss Lauren Gurley, baby, you're right. A lot of people don't love themselves. A lot of people on here, all in this world, I should say, don't understand that that's the first step into growth. Loving yourself, knowing that you know what I'm saying, are the most important person in this world. Regardless of who's around you and what environment that you're in, you must take care of yourself first. Because how can you take care of someone else if you don't take care of yourself? How can you truly love someone else if you don't love yourself? You are the first example of all the things that you're looking for out there in the world. And you must understand that within yourself that, I am love, I am peace, I am comfort, I am joy, I am happiness, I'm all these things. And, I am respect, I am, all these things with that before you actually can go out into the world and express and show these things to someone else or to the world themselves. What's not? If I can't respect myself, how can I respect someone else? If I can't love myself, how can I how can I love someone else? If I'm not compassionate toward myself, how can I be compassionate towards someone else? And we get caught up and bogged up in the minutia of what's going on around us. Well, it's not that we sometimes forget that. Sometimes we are not comfortable saying that out loud or even saying it to ourselves in the quiet recesses of our own mind because we have people think that we're selfish. I'm very selfish. I'm very selfish. I love me more than anybody. I love me first. I will always love me first. I will always come first. You know, I'll always be the first person that I am looking out for. You know, but at the same time, I do that so I can look out and protect other people. What's up, Tamara, baby? How you doing? No, I do that and I say that and I live in that and I practice that because if I can't do that for myself, how can I possibly do it for anyone else? How can I protect you if I can't even protect myself? How can I, be, saying, the best for you if I'm not the best for myself? You know, how can I educate you if I haven't educated myself? That type of thing. I can't teach you something if I haven't learned that lesson myself. So when I say that it's always going to be me first, I mean that because I'm going to make sure that before I come to you, I have a good grasp of what I'm coming to you with. What's up, Marilyn Jones, baby? How you doing? Be safe, sweetheart. Etta Hero, baby. What's up? Yeah, you definitely have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. You definitely have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. You definitely have to be willing to be by yourself before you want to be part of a crowd. Because once you're by yourself, it's like you're able to, at that point, truly understand who you are, what you will accept, what you won't accept, what you will fall for, what you won't fall for, things like that. How far you're willing to go in order to be part of that crowd. And when you are willing to be by yourself, well, it's not. That's where your true understanding of self comes from. That's when your true understanding of self truly evolve and congregate with yourself was not, and that way you can be able to congregate with the world because what you are presenting to the world is their most authentic self, your most real self. A lot of people that really don't know themselves don't really love themselves, so therefore they're not willing to, you know, give that to the world, which help fosters a toxic environment, which help congregate around toxic people because you have a bunch of people around each other was not who don't know themselves. They're not willing to know each other was not truly really. They're not willing to truly understand the aspect of respect that you must have in order to be with people. to be around people is not in a very conducive environment. You know, they think that, oh well, since I don't like, well, since I really don't understand myself, it's not, how can I really truly understand someone else? I can give off these false facades as if I'm understanding and comprehending and all these things by nodding and shaking my head. But the reality is, when things are happening, you don't understand it, so therefore you choose to do negative things to combat those unexplained, those unresolved emotions and feelings that you feel within yourself. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of stuff that is doing that people are being negative with is because they don't truly understand who they are. They truly don't understand or recognize certain emotions and feelings that they may be feeling because they haven't been able to address those things in a proper, healthy way. Because if you really love yourself and respect yourself, why would you be out there doing half the stuff that you're doing? All the negative things that you're doing, all the negative words that you're speaking. If you truly understand and respect yourself as that, why would you be doing that? Why would you be out here trying to hurt someone else? You're absolutely right, Tam. A lot of people aren't ready for that. That's why I said they're not ready for this type of teaching this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because they want me to be on here dragging and acting a fool. They want me to be on here, you know what I'm saying, cussing, being loud, screaming, and you know what I'm saying, skull dragging someone what's not. That's easy to do. What's hard to do is to look inward and express that in a coherent way. What's the difficult part is to sit back and not be part of the fray. We have that fear of FOMO, fear of missing out on something. Well, it's not, you know what I'm saying? And not everything needs to be always, everyone needs to be involved in. Sometimes, like Ms. Deanna said earlier on this thing, I don't know if she said here or not, but she says she's taking a break, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much. Sometimes you have to take a break. Sometimes you have to just sit back and be cool and be chill. Hold on one second, you guys. You know, so it doesn't make sense that, you know, a lot of people was not don't understand that. It doesn't make sense that a lot of people are, you know, part of environments and situations that they're not comfortable in, but yet they're too afraid to get out of that environment. They're too afraid to speak out or step out, you know what I'm saying, on their own. You know, a lot of people don't really understand that, you know, how you treat yourself is a, well, how you treat others is a direct reflection of how you treat yourself. How you treat others is a direct reflection of how you know what I'm saying, handle things. You know, I mean, I'm just speaking and saying, like I said, I woke up on one last night this morning, and it's like, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, all the stuff that goes on, like, and it's like a cycle. There's a moment and a brief moment of civility and comfort and things like that, and then next thing you know, it's all out chaos, it's all out destruction. Then once again, there's another moment of civility and the dust settling, but right before it gets too settled, another storm, another wind blows in that causes another uproar. It's like, isn't aren't we exhausted being in Tornado Alley? Aren't we exhausted of constantly talking about the same things and asking for the same call of respect from each other? How about we just start showing each other respect was not and stop talking about it? How about we just start changing our content every once in a while and having something, you know what I'm saying, if you can, I should say, because a lot of people can't. A lot of people don't have the mental and emotional stability was not to have, you know, a conversation, you know what I'm saying, where they're actually exposing who they really are. A lot of people don't have that mindset to do so. It's like they don't want you to know who they are. They want you to see that caricature of who they are. It is definitely part of everything. See you in a minute, baby. A lot of people was not don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that. It takes more to be a complete person than just to um, sit on a camera and talk mess to people. It takes more to just show people who you are than just to come on here and put on an act. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? What are you about? No one's asking for your full fledged good morning, Miss Hodge, baby. How you doing? It's not enough to just sit there and you know show people like when your first one was up. The best actors out there are the ones who give of all themselves, like a Christian Bale in the Machinist. You know what I'm saying? Like a Meryl Streep. You know what I'm saying? Like a Angela Bassett. Like these people give you everything. Viola Davis. You know what I'm saying? When she cries, she feels every tear that she's doing. She gives you snot. She gives you slobber. She gives you tears. She gives you sweat. She gives you everything that a real cry is. So you believe that she's really hurting. When she first took off that makeup on how to get away with murder, took off that wig and wiped her face down, I felt that. I'm like, damn, okay. And it's such a rarity that people reveal themselves. It's a rarity that people reveal themselves that way, and that's what you should be doing. Not saying that you should strip down like that. Well, it's not if you don't want to, but just have that aspect of that whole strip down, that whole this is who I am. I'm bearing myself to you, or I'm bearing this aspect of myself to you. You know what I'm saying? At one point, at least once, like she haven't done it again, but that's that one time was powerful enough for us to see who that character was. Even if you just saw that aspect of us, that what that character been through. That character been through some stuff. That character lived that life. So everything that came after that was definitely something that needed to be like, okay, I got the backstory now. I got the reference point of that. Mm. Very true, J. Dot. Very, very, very true. Very true. Exactly, Rochelle. And good morning. Yeah, that whole scene gets garnered her more respect plus now. Not only just as that character, but as an actress in general. It's not because she's willing to actually sacrifice her image, her look. You know what I'm saying? What people would say about her was not in order to show what that character been through, the hurt, the pain, the all that stuff. So that's what I mean. I'm not asking people to bare them souls like that was not, but that's just an example that I'm saying. Like you call yourself an actor, show me something. Show me what you are willing to do for me to believe that character. Exactly like right. And people come on here on this camera was not, or even in the real world, they look for others to make them who they want to be. That's why I said yesterday was not when you give someone the power to build you up, you also give them the power to break you down. What's up, Brady baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Good morning. You know, and people give away that power all the time. Sean says this a lot, and he says it. I don't know what in what context he says it or mean it in, but how I take it when he said is what I just said. When you give away your power, you give people the power to build you up, so therefore you give them the power to break you down. You give them that responsibility to mold you into who it is that you want them to be or who they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? You put that into that perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever want to give someone else that type of power over me. I don't ever want to give someone that type of power to where they can tell me who I am or who I'm not. And that's what people don't think. Like when you get someone that power, it's that two-sided coin. Not only is it the positive aspect they can pour onto you and instill onto you, there's also that negative aspect they can also pour into you as well. And I'm saying that I don't appreciate people Hope you're having a beautiful morning, sweetheart. Not saying that I don't look for people or I don't accept people's compliments or things like that, or things because I do, but I don't live for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't live for people to tell me who I am. I want you to like what I do. I want you to and respect and what's the word I'm looking for? I want you to respect, accept, and support what I do and who I am. But I'm not. I mean, but even if no one does, I do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I pour into myself positivity. I pour into myself the things that I look for other people as well, and that I do for other people. I don't look for. I mean, I'm not just some empty vessel looking for people to pour onto me. What's not? I want you to help feel what I've already started. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, I'm still a work in progress, and I work within myself and on myself constantly. You know, like I don't look for people to build me up. I don't look for people to give me something that I'm not willing to give myself and or give the world. And that's how I'm trying to. That's what I asked the question earlier in this video was how are you trying? Do you try to not be toxic? Was that and what do you do to I'm saying avert that basically? And that's how I do it. I basically try to. I mean, first of all, I constantly work on myself. I constantly make sure that I'm the best person that I was meant to be. Not looking for perfection, not looking to be, you know, what I'm saying a perfect person, but I'm looking to be the most perfect person that I was meant to be. I'm looking to be the most perfect person that I was meant to be, and with that, I can be the most perfect person or make my environment the most perfect environment that it was meant to be. Therefore, the world was. I will lead by example. I will be the example that I try to set forth to people. Like I said, it won't be perfect. That's why I say as much positivity that I pour into this world and pour into this channel and pour into this conversation and this content that I do, I also have moments where I'm dragging people with no problem and do it with no problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not saying what you shouldn't do. I'm saying that, what are you doing to better the environment? What are you doing to change the conversation? What are you doing to make this place a little bit better than once it was before you came? You know what I'm saying? When you leave this when you leave this conversation, when you leave this world, when you leave this environment, when you leave this channel, are people gonna say, damn, food junkie, you know what I'm saying, he will cuss your ass out. But he did drop some gems every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? He did plant a seed of, you know what I'm saying, good intentions out there, well it's not, you know what I'm saying, and it's fostering in good things. But don't mess with him. That's all, I mean, I think that's all any of us really truly want. We don't want to be messed with. We don't want people to think they can just do and say whatever they want to do and say. And some people try to do it in a positive way. Some people try to do it in a negative way. Some people just do it in a way that is, not a way that I would do it in. You know, I don't have time to lie to you. I don't have time to try to trick you. I don't have time to try to misplace a story or misplace a word in order for the story to change. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. It is what it is. I said what I said when I said it. Now, have things may have changed once I get more information? Yeah, I can admit to that. But when I said what I said it, and I meant it that way. That's why I said it that way. Didn't leave anything out. Don't love any. I mean, I don't want people to leave conversations with me saying, "Oh, I wonder what he meant by that. I wonder what was said. I wonder why he said that." I said because it needs to be said. Someone needed to hear it. You know. But yeah, you guys. I just want to come to you guys this morning, have a little quick conversation. Well, almost an hour conversation with you. Just because I said I was on one. I was just thinking, saying this place is just becoming toxic, and people that really enjoy coming on here. What's up, Mimi? Checking fake hoes, baby. Finally caught alive. Yes, sweetheart. Um, Hope you're doing good, sweetie. Hope you're doing good. I just want people to just like this place is just so toxic at times where it's not. And then when you have someone saying it's toxic, first thing they want to question you or why are you here? If you're not going to leave. No, sometimes you don't want to leave. Sometimes you want to look for the best in people. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. You know, and Mimi, I want to say that it was brave of you to say what you said, because um, people oftentimes don't stand in their truth. Oftentimes, people don't stand in, you know, what they believe and what they feel. And not to say it was wrong, not to say it was right, not to say anything was not, but it's just refreshing to see someone that is willing to stand in their truth. You know what I'm saying? And people have their own opinions of that. People will say what they want to say. Well, it's not. People get you to try to change your mind or change your opinion, but the fact that you can stand in it and hold your own is refreshing. The fact that you are able to see things from a perspective when it's not the most popular perspective to see it in is refreshing, because we all say that we're independent and we're individuals. Well, it's not. But a lot of us have a group think mentality. A lot of us have. When I say us, I don't mean everyone, but I say it because we're all part of the collective. A lot of us have that group think mentality. A lot of us think that if it's going to ruffle feathers, I shouldn't say it. And it's refreshing to be able to see people other than myself that's out here willing to say what they feel, how they feel it, and then stand in it. So that's just refreshing. And that goes for anyone. That's why y'all know I love me some Miss Leo, although she try to bust my balls every once in a while. But I know that it's coming from a place of not malicious intent. So, you know, I give it to her. I give it to her. Let her have it. Let her have it. She can do that. You know. But yeah, you guys, I just want to come to you guys this morning and just have a quick conversation about it, and just drop a little bell in your ear this morning for we can kind of see, you know, what it is that we're doing to change. You do abuse me, baby, but I like it. So, I'm a masochist that way. I'm a masochist that way. They know that. I told you I like it. But yeah, it's yeah, I just want to come to you guys. Y'all know over here was that. I'll give you a little something to think about. Was it's not a little food for thought, and I also give you, what I'm saying, something to take with you, whatever, what I'm saying, to help, hopefully, that you take with you and you think on it was not, and help you live better, at least in the moment. And I just think of the whole toxic environment thing that we have on here was that, people thinking that, it's okay to be negative, it's okay to be messy, it's okay to, all the time. Every once in a while, well, it's not, yeah. But, that's just all you are is messy. Mm, I don't get it. But y'all have a great day. Like I say, not everything that I say is meant for everyone to take in its totality. Not everything that is said to you or around you is meant for you to absorb. Um, take in what nourishes you. Take in what helps you be the best person you are meant to be. Take in what allows you to be your best self. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Take in what helps you grow and be your best person. Help you sustain your mental stability, emotional stability, spiritual stability, what's not, and discard the rest. What's up, Sheila E? Sheila E, yeah. Let me know if you got everything, baby. But yeah, you guys, definitely love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. I want to thank you guys for your respectful conversation, your respectful feedback and back and forth with me. I want to thank you for allowing me to be myself. You guys are awesome. I thank you for that. What's up, Figure Eight? How you doing, baby? Um, but I'm getting ready to go. You guys have a great day. Be blessed. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and make sure that you are surrounding yourself with like-minded people, positive, like-minded people. Do not dwell in a toxic environment. Do not allow a toxic person to rent own space in your life. When you see it happening, move as far away as fast as you can. You know, and sometimes we don't recognize it right away, but once you recognize that something is toxic and not good for you, discard that. Move away quickly. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed. And I thank you. I'm so humbled that you guys spend this time with me. You guys have a great day. Be safe. It's your boy Food Junkie. And I'm out. Peace out, y'all. Love you.